Y'all excuse me because I just look like a hot mess right now, and I am a hot mess, and I don't care. Um, I just need to have me some moments. Is this y'all? This video is gonna be long. Um, I'm supposed to be live right now, and I don't know if I am or not or whatever. And I don't know how to look and see. At some point I'm gonna look away and I'm gonna grab my tablet and look and see what if I can connect and see y'all's comments, if anybody comments shit. I act like I'm somebody, right? But I don't want to be somebody other than somebody that brings positivity to other people's lives and that brings positive change to other people's lives. Um, there's so many things that we want to be, so many things that we want to do and see and say, but those opportunities as we get older, they become, fewer and fewer and fewer. And so we have to grab them when they hit us. When we think about them, we have to stop and take the time to say, do, experience, feel, whatever the case may be, whatever's going on in our head. Um, Today is, I don't know, let me look and see here, tablet. Today is, so it's Sunday, August 29th, 12:13 a.m. And I'm in the Seattle area. Y'all, I have so much going on in my head at any given time, like even when I'm sleeping. Um, so many things going on in my head, so many things I want to say, do, experience, and so many things that replay. And it's the replays that really make me want to just talk to everybody and just tell my story to everybody. I have been writing, I've been like taking notes. I'll get on my iPad sometimes. Sometimes I'll scribble in a notebook or make a voice recording or something like that about topics that I want to address, or just things that are on my heart, whatever the case may be. But first of all, let me just say this: my name is Tia, and I am not perfect. I'm striving for perfection, but I'm not perfect. My life has been abundantly blessed. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all some stuff that y'all will be like, she crazy. There's no way she can think that's a blessing. But you guys, I have been through some stuff, some things that I've had people that I know, friends, say, how are you still coming to work? How are you still doing this? Because I was blessed. Because God blessed me with the ability to sustain hits, to sustain shocks, to sustain trials and tribulations of life. My therapist just said to me a couple of days ago, I do therapy as now it's as needed. At first, it was a couple of times a month and then monthly. But um, she said, you inspire me, and I really hope she meant it, because when she said that, it gave me goosebumps. Because that's all I want to do is inspire people. Like, starting with my children. I had kids. Okay, so I am 50. It's 2021. I'm 50. I turned 50 March 31st. And for 49 years of my life, I was born. I didn't know who the heck I was, what I was doing. I didn't know crap. And then by the time I was 2 or 3, I thought I knew how to dress myself, I'm sure. The typical years where you think you know everything. And then I thought I knew happiness. I thought I knew love. for like 11 or 12 years of my life. I thought I knew happiness and love. I thought I knew bliss. And only later in life did I find out what bliss was or is, what love is or can be or whatever. You know, you kind of have to ask. You have to be specific about love. You have to ask people, like, what kind of love? Because I've just learned in the last year and a half, and I've only just said it out loud in the last 24 hours, but my love is conditional. We're in a time of the pandemic, so there's a lot of flip-flapping conditions on Tia's love right now. But I just want to talk to first the young ladies who don't feel love, don't know who to talk to, which way to go. You know, you got some young dude, the school's whispering about him, or girls are like, "Oh, he's fine," or the case may be, and you don't know. And he's giving you the eye. And in my stupid mind, yes, I just flipped that. In my mind, I'm like, oh, feeling special. And when I'm feeling more special at school than I am at home, it's a problem. But by the time it became a problem, I've been pregnant twice already. I mean, the first time was a problem. But you guys, let me tell y'all, some stuff about my past is really, really on my heart. It's in my mind. I can't sleep. I have not had 8 hours of sleep since March. Maybe a night or two in Hawaii because that was the bomb. Thanks, Megs, Mom, Dad, Bob, and Debs. But I haven't had 8 hours of sleep. I haven't had 6 hours of sleep. Because my mind is always going, and my mind is always wondering why my mom chose to have me but didn't love me, didn't protect me, didn't talk to me, didn't treat me like a person. I want to ask my mom questions, but my mom told me 2 months ago when I was back home for a family function, a situation happened with her and my oldest daughter, and it was just a small thing, but my mom said when I came to approach her, and I walked up to her and I just said, "Hey," I said, "You all right?" Blah blah blah. I said, Ashley said, "Wait, you know," she starts going off. Everybody always asking me, and it's always my responsibility, and I take everything on myself. And I'm like, but you do. But you chose that path, you know, and I'm thinking that to myself, and I didn't say it out loud at the time. I wish I had. But when you get woken up like that and you're expected to calm a situation down that you don't know what the elevation is, you're not thinking straight. So anyway, I ended up taking care of everything. I asked my mom to go back to sleep for a little bit. My daughter went outside, took care of everything. But when you get to this stage in life and you just start discovering who you are and why some of your issues are what they are, because to me, I thought I was normal. I still think I'm normal, aside from maybe some situations that I've been through. But when you think you're normal, and then as you get older and older and things start affecting you differently, you realize you're not normal, or maybe, I don't know, what you think or what society thinks is normal isn't normal, and you're actually one of the normal ones. Anyway, I'm not getting into all that. But to grow up and not feel that you are loved by your mother of It's a girl, as a girl, not even knowing crap about biology, just as a girl, to not feel loved by your mom and protected by your mom. And I don't know what it feels like as a boy. You have to ask my brother. I mean, he's made several comments over the years. And as a child, I took them with a grain of salt. I didn't really think about much of what he said. I just thought he was being a brat. But seeing the path he's chosen in life, I realize it's not just him being a brat. It's really about who he had as a mom. But anyway, I'm not here to exactly bash my mom today. This is really more of an introduction, which is way longer than intros should probably be. But this is just me introducing myself and talking about my life, which, like I said, I was going to put it in the book, but COVID, life, health, other things, I'd rather do it in video format. I am still scribbling things down, typing things out, because I want it all on paper, if nothing else, just for my children to see how I tried to break the cycle. I tried to break not only the big behind outer band, so to speak, but I tried to go in there and break all those small storms that just keep brewing and brewing, and they get bigger and bigger with each generation. Because it sucks. Just being a human in this world today sucks. You know, my cats, they think, to them, this is it. They're in a palace in their mind. In their mind, they're in a palace. In my mind, I'm like, I love this. I could live here forever, whatever. Sucks about the stairs. And anyway, again, train of thought, squirrel. I can't remember where I was going with that. But you guys stick with me, because I really have a lot to say. And like I said, book is at some point coming, but if I never get a chance to publish my book, this is something that you'll be able to take, and my children will be able to maybe print someday. But this is my life. This is who I am. This is maybe why I am. And I'm going to talk about more than just my life, because my life also determines why I make decisions that I make, which could or could not impact you. Who I am, and who I'm friends with, who I'm not friends with, etc. But I really hope you guys tune in, ask questions. Like, this is the place to ask questions. All I ask of every one of you is please, please, please be respectful. And then also, please make sure that most folks can understand what your question or comment is. Because I do get really frustrated and impatient with jumble stuff, and I don't know where a sentence starts, ends, what's a name, what's a word, noun, or whatever the case may be. But anyway, so hey, hang out, because I'm gonna do this as many times as I want to, because ain't nobody gonna stop me. Good night.